Hello there, Tenno. How's it going? I'm going to present to you a build that I like to call All for One. Why? Because you can do everything with this one build. Do you want to be a tank and not die? You can. Do you want to delete bosses? You can. Do you want to just nuke everything? You can as well. The build focuses mostly on duration, since the fire rate and attack speed Gauss receives scales off duration. You don't have to follow the exact build. Think of this build as a baseline and create your own that suits you. For example, you could replace Rush with Streamline, Energy Nexus, or Equilibrium. Just a single Arcane Aegis is enough. Thermal Sunder has been replaced for Energized Munitions, so we can spam the Envoy's massive AoE and abuse Phylarx's crazy damage. For Tenet Envoy, go for Toxin Progenitor, since it will be easier to build for Viral, Corrosive, or Radiation. Replace the Riven I have for primed cryo rounds or other elements. Now for secondary, I tend to use the Grimoire due to its quality of life features. I don't use a DPS Grimoire, but rather as a primer. Kra provides universal orbs. Since I'm usually nuking, these can drop often, and I sometimes use Xata to generate some energy. You can also use other secondaries based on your preference. Use secondary Encumber instead. I don't use it since I don't have one. In the case of melees, use whichever you want. I generally use Praedos for quality of life features like more sprint speed, parkour velocity, and others. Just showing you a very basic viral Praedos build that gets the job done. Since I don't like priming enemies, I have built the melee itself for viral, so that it does not require priming. I would recommend Melee Duplicate. Since I don't have one, I'm using melee exposure for the extra corrosive damage. I generally prefer the Phylarx for boss fights, such as Archons or other bosses with different damage modifiers. This is what I use since I have a Riven. If you don't, this is what you could be using instead. This configure is strictly for Archons or other boss fights. Since we will be using the autoloader perk, the moment you empty the magazine, melee once then switch to Phylarx, and you will have most of your ammo back. Now, when it comes to Companion, I would suggest the Carrier since it allows you to carry more ammo, and its augment breaks nearby crates for a better chance at ammo. You could use either the Verglas or Hellstrom. It's up to you. Now let's put it to the test in the Steel Path.
Stay as we fight through. Don't know my name, yet we remain the unknown few. We're holding still forever till chains disappear. We clutch our kin, we'll meet again. We count the years, and it goes on and on.
Some of you wanted to see my Gauss fashion, so here it is. So there you go, the only build you'll need, the All for One. That's all I have for today. Take care, Tenno, and I will see you next time.